Welcome guys. So now that you've downloaded your CapCut, click on new projects. It will take you to your gallery so that you can download, you can upload or add the video you want to edit. So I am going to add this. Sorry, I'm going to add this. Alright, so to remove parts of the video that you don't want, there are three ways to do it. Click the edit button. If you click the edit button, you can now drag the end, this white end, by the left. Let me show you. Here. Alright, so you long press it and drag in order to remove the parts that you don't want. You can also do it from this end. Alright, so you can also do this from this end. Click on the video and drag that white end. Alright, as you can see. Now, if the part that you want is in the middle, you have to drag the video using this vertical line. Drag the video to the point where you want to remove and click split. And when you click split, if you want to delete this part of the video by the right, as you can see, it's now two. You click on it and you delete, or you click on this one and you delete. But if you also want to further split it, that you want to preserve the back and the front of your video, you can still click on the video and split further, and then click on the part you want to delete and press delete. Alright, so because I don't want to delete it, I have to undo the split and everything. Now, to undo, you already know where to click. Alright, to undo, you click here, and to redo, you click here. Okay, so as we move on, let's look at, I've shown you how to resize your video to fit whatever platform you want to upload them to. Alright, you go to aspect ratio and you do that. Go to aspect ratio. This is YouTube shape 16.9, Instagram 1.1, TikTok 9.16. So I'll go back to the original, and then let's talk about adding of text before we move over to audio. Let's talk about adding of text. To add text to your video, you have to click on text and then click add text. Alright, so here you can use this to resize, use it to resize, to rotate also. If you want to cancel the text, you click here to cancel the text. Alright, let's type something. Thank God. Alright, so before I'll click this tick button, I have to do some editing. I'll change the font I want. As you can see, there are many fonts here. Classic, that's changed. Rebuke, freehand. Alright, I think I like this one. I'll drag it down here, and then if I want to change styles, as you can see, There are many styles here. I'll choose anyone. If I click here, the one with yellow and black line. I can choose white and black. I can choose black and white. And if in case you want to remove it, you don't like it, come here and click. All right. And it will go back to the original font. Then if you want to size it, if you don't want to use this very area to size it, you can easily come here to size it, to resize your font. As you can see, I've moved it to 18. All right. Okay. So this area is basically for colors. This area is basically for colors, as you can see them. If I click on yellow, my text will change to yellow. My text will change to black. So you choose the best color. Me, I like orange color, that kind of thing. All right. So if you want to add effects, all right. For instance, let's check out this. We have here brand color, stroke, glow, background, shade, you know. We have curve, we have spacing, we have bold, intel, we have case. So if you want to make your font to be, change it, play around, I can go to stroke and add, you can see, just like, it has the same effects like these ones here. So that is it. You can reduce the width, increase the width. If you go to glow, the one for pro, the one written pro is for uh people who have subscribed to the premium of CapCut. Can use the free ones and decide how you want your text to glow. See the intensity and the range. The intensity and the range. You want it to glow. So you just play around it. We have background. If you want to add background to your text, and then you can change the background color from this side, as you can see it, and you can change the opacity of the background, whether you want it to faint or to increase. So that will be okay. We have shade, shadow. Want to add, let me remove the background by clicking here. All right, remove the background. Then let's move to shadow. Okay, we've talked about shadow. Let's move to curve. If you want your text to curve, you can decide the angle from here. Spacing of your text. Let me remove the curve. Let me remove the curve. You already know where to remove it. Spacing. This is the scale to scale. That is to resize the size of your text if you want to space. Then to space the character. See what it does. To space the line. If there are two texts, for instance, I think this Godwin. All right. So as you can see, I'm bringing them together with the line due to that two tests. Now you can play around other ones here to find out how they work. All these ones to find out how they work. Let's go to bold, italic. This is where you change your text if you want it to be bold. I hope you are seeing it. Now, so you want to change the case of your text, you can press go to case. I believe you can see it. And then you click the capital or change it to small letters. So that is it for that. You go to effects to add any effects that you want. Hope you saw where I clicked effects. You have to choose from basic to luminance to multicolor. They are basically different beautiful text you can change your text to. As you can see, the effect is given. I go to multicolor, you know. All right, let's go to, let me change this to capital letters. Simple. Let's go to animation. Animation is basically how you want your text to come in. You choose from any of them. And you can, from here, change whether you want it to be faster or slower. Faster. To be slower, you have to move it forward. To be faster, you have to move it backward. So that we have animation in, which is the one I showed you. We have animation out. That is the way you want your text to go out or to faint. That's gone out. We have the loop. The loop is the way it will be on your screen showing. The way it will be showing on your screen consistently. As long as you want it slower, you have to move it forward. Faster, you have to move it backwards. So do something that pleases you. All right. I wish this thing can be here. Okay, we move to bubble. I click bubble. If you want to use bubble, you make your choice. Basically, I don't use them. I don't like them. But sometimes it can come handful depending on what you want. See, this one is beautiful. All right, so that is for bubble. Why does this thing come here? Then last one is precepts. Click on precepts. Basically, it's just to go over to the original, nothing much. It has removed our tests because that is why it is called precepts. Let me type back my thank God. We are done with add tests. Remember, you can always split your tests, drag it backward or forward, depending on how long you want it to stay on your screen. All right, so also when you click your video, you can you can ask CapCut to generate text for you. That is what you'll be saying will be showing on the screen as you are saying them. You can use auto cap options, which is this, because you can also use auto lyrics to do that. Once you click it, it can generate text for you. And we have the text templates. All right, so you can choose from here. If, for instance, if you're using YouTube, you can choose like to appear on your video. So much appreciate you. You can minimize it, bring it to the point you want it. And remember, you can always stretch or reduce depending on how long you want it to stay on your video before it moves. You can always add animation to your tests. Let's click on thank God. You cannot add it. There is no animation to templates, but there is animation on tests, which I've shown you. I think I've done that. Yes, I've done that. So let's move on. Still on that test, we have sticker. Sticker is basically all this that you can see here. If you want to add it to your videos, I want to so much appreciate. Add it to your videos. For me, I don't need it, so I'll undo. I will undo. Now let's go back. Let's go back from here. Let's go to audio. You want to add audio to your video. I click audio, click sounds. There are sets of sounds that CapCut has provided. The owner of CapCut is also the owner of TikTok. So all these sounds here are from TikTok. Meanwhile, if you are uploading on YouTube, most of the sound here will bring a copyright strike to your video. All right, so it's advisable that you don't use them for YouTube upload. Now, this is for TikTok. This is for your if you click here, it will lead you to your phone audio. That is the musics and the sounds on your phone. Basically, let's click there. Now, this is the sound I extracted from the videos on in my phone. This is the place where you can find your musics. Every music on your video on your phone will appear here. Then this is recommended. Sorry. So let me click any of these. Let me go to recommended, click journey. So you can see we have added audio to our video. I want to so much appreciate you for being a blessing to them. Now it's not at the extreme here where I wanted it, so I'll have to click on it, long press on it, and drag it to the extreme. It moved out of the extreme. I'll have to drag it back. All right, so to fit, always remember you can split. You can click on the audio to cut out the parts you don't want and delete. You can long press on it to drag it backward or forward to the points you want. When you click on it, you can click on fade fading. That is, let me go back, show you. Here is where I clicked. So this fading is basically how you want it to start. If you want it to slowly rise to the highest peak, fade out is how you want it to finish. You want it to slowly, fade out. All right. So, but I don't need them, but you might need them. Click on volume to increase. Click here to increase the volume of the audio or to lower it. But you will want to lower it so that your volume will not be louder than the audio in your video. You can also increase the volume of your video by clicking on the video and then click here to increase the volume of your video. Alright, so still on sound, you can always add this brand music is when you have a brand song that you have uploaded in your phone. This copyright is to check whether the song you are using is copyright, as in is copyrighted song or sound. But here I want to show you that you can add sound effects to your video. Sound effect to your video. Alright. If you are watching a movie and you hear whoosh, this is the sound. Pastor. You can always delete. Let's go over to that sound again. Alright, so basically I usually use transition. You don't have to use everything. You just have to look around, check the perfect thing that you want, and then you go for it. I usually use this whoosh sound effect, swish, ding, so you can see them in order to, maybe if you want to transition to another video. Let me show you something before we proceed. I come to my video, I click the video, and I split it. Now, if I want to use the sound effect, I'm not going to use it when I know that so much appreciate you it will go the same way, that is, it will have the same start shape or whatever. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll click on part of the video and I will zoom it in. Now watch it again. Uche, I want to so much appreciate you for being. Did you see what it now added both? So the video now came out. Now I can add effect, sound effect on it. Let me use this. And then I can increase the sound effects by clicking the volume to increase the volume of the sound effects. So much appreciate you for being. So much appreciate you for being a. Alright, so that is that for sound effects. For extract here, that is when you want to extract a sound from any of the video in your gallery. You want to add it to your video. Alright. Record is when you want to add a voice record. When you want to add a voice record to your video, click it, then tap these points and hold it until you finish recording. You can always edit your voice record. Let's do something. Hello guys. Alright, okay. It cannot work. To add a picture or another video on top of the original video. That is when you will click on overlay. Overlay. You click on overlay. You now click on add overlay. Now I want to add this. I press add. Sometimes you want to use your two fingers to adjust the video to be in one part of your video, just like this. Pastor Uche, I want to so much appreciate you for being a blessing to me. Or you want to adjust it to become full screen. Sir, Pastor Uche, I want to so much. Now you can split your overlay video. You can increase the volume. We've done these things in other. You can split it. You can increase the volume. You can splice it. You can add animation. You can delete. The things we're going to look at here is splice. Click on splice. Choose from any of these templates and see how it affects your video. You can adjust here to faint or to become more thicker. Now you click you click OK. Now I want to split the video. I want to cut it. I'll click on split and delete. I'll now play it. Uche, I want to so much appreciate you for being a blessing. So have you seen what the splice does? I want to so much appreciate you for being. It makes the video you imported to be faint. Alright. I can choose to make my original video not to be talking. I click on my original video. I go to volume. I click on volume and remove the sound entirely. So that it will be the video I imported that will be singing. Alright. Still on overlay. We can speed it up. If you want your overlay video to speed up, I don't know whether we've done this before. You can choose from normal. You can choose from normal. You can choose from crop. So I click on normal. It will make my video to be faster or slower depending on what you want. If I move it to from one times to 2 times and click it, it becomes faster. Appreciate you for being a. Alright, I'll go back to times 1. Click OK. Now, if I click on curve, choose any of these. So when you click on any of them, you'll find out how they be. I don't know whether the sound of the sound is coming out, the sound of the video, so that you will understand how speedy it was when I click on call. You can also enhance your voice, the voice of the video that you imported, including your own voice. Including your own voice. You can click on your original video and look for enhance. Enhance your voice. Where is it? Okay, look at it. Enhance your voice. You can isolate your voice from the video. You can isolate your voice from the video. This retouch here is when you want to, make your face to be brighter, or remove some pimples, or make your background to be brighter. Click on the retouch, you will see face, you will see body. Click on face, you will see face, reshape. If you want to reshape any of your face, your cheekbones, your jaw, you see makeup. You want to make your face to be colorful. Under makeup, you see looks, eyelashes, eyeshadow, lipstick. I hope you are seeing what I'm showing you. Alright, so click on eyelash, choose any of the eyelash you want, eyeshadow, lipstick. You will see the effect. Let me just click on this lipstick. You will see how it changes. Alright, you see it? Make it more reddish. I don't like what I like. I don't like it, so I will remove it to the original. So I wanted to show you that the same thing is applicable to your body. If you want to change your hips, I mean, if it's a full video, all right, want to change your hips, chest, neck. Most of them are pro for those people who have subscribed to CapCut Premium. So you can look for free ones and do some adjustments. If it's a full video, you click on legs. You will now come here and do the adjustments. Move it forward and backwards for a change. Right? For me, I do not want to change myself. That is that for that. I mean, a whole lot you can do. Let's go over to remove background. Remove background, you know what it does. When you don't like the background that you shoot your video from, click on remove background. You can choose auto remover, custom remover, chroma key. Most of the times I choose auto remover for CapCut to automatically remove the background. And when you click auto remover, please wait for it to remove. I will click it right now and I wait for CapCut to automatically remove it. And before I proceed with whatever I want to proceed with, I've clicked it. So look, I want to show you something. Look at where, oh Jesus, look at where it is changing. So until this thing finishes, don't do any other thing. For me, I cannot really wait. When it finishes, it will mark good. I can't wait. I just undo. Now, filter. Now everything I'm doing on my main video, you can do it on the overlay videos. You can do it on the overlay video. There is no much difference. All right, so this filter, you choose from any of these. If you want to change uh, the look of your video, I hope you can see the changes. I mean, you can use here to determine whether you want it to be thicker or slower, as in, sorry, you understand what I mean. Now you can, on the filter, we have the scenery, we have the movies, we have the money. So you explore. Now go to adjust. I click brightness to brighten my video. How it looks bad, I bring it back. Brilliance to make it more sharper. See, beautiful. So you explore. If you want to reset, for it to come back to original, you click on reset here. All right, if your video is in cuts, that is, you split all of your video, they are not in one, you splitted them, you can click on apply to all, and no matter how you split it, whatever changes you make will apply to all the videos. All right, so that is for filter. Let's go over to transform is where you rotate your video, mirror it, or resize it. So if I click on rotate, you see it rotates. If I click on mirror, it changes the position of your video. If I click on resize,